Welcome or welcome back to the Lounge with Annette, where you might see a little bit of this and you might see a little bit of that. How you doing? Hello everyone. I hope that your day is treating you well. My day is going to treat me well. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching my videos. But let's get into today's video. And today's video is me whipping and chatting, working on my mini from Dreamer Designs. Okay, honest moment. I tried to record this 3 times, hence why there are drills on the canvas. And I don't even think, I recorded it because I was trying to get the angle, and I still don't think I got it right. But this is the last time me trying to do it. So whichever way it come out, I'm just gonna have to edit and try to make it look a little better. Who knows? But let's get it started. So this is what I'm gonna be working on. This is the castle, I guess, or house for the spooky season. And I wanted to test the adhesive. The adhesive is okay. It's not too much over past the design, which is a good thing. I already poured my drills in my tray. This tray comes from Diamond Painting Anonymous off of Etsy. And this is how the drills look lined up in here. Not too bad, right? Okay, I kitted it up in this container here. This container comes from Art Dot. When I got my light pad, this came with it, which is also perfect for kitting up these minis because it's just enough drills. Okay, I will be using this beautiful pin here with the single placer, and I think this is a 5 placer, and but I'm gonna be using a single placer for this. And then I also have these tweezers that I like versus the ones that come with Diamond Art Club, because these pick it up really well. And I'm using pink wax in my multi-placer. I have my trash tray, and I think I am ready to start my whip and chat. Okay, so for those who are new to my channel, I don't normally do whip and chats because I basically don't have much to talk about. So I'm gonna try to find some things to talk about, maybe for 15, maybe 30 minutes. And I have a list to the side, and what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you some life updates. I'm gonna give you, which also includes my health updates, any events that I'm participating in this month and next month, what I'm currently working on, and then what book or books that I've read, and what book I'm gonna read for next month on my other YouTube channel, small plug. I have a YouTube channel where I read books, so I'll have that information either on the screen or in the description if you want to subscribe and see me and watch me read the books. And then lastly, I'm going to be doing would you rather fall edition questions. Okay, so being that I put some drills down already, I can tell you that the drills are okay. I don't want to compare them to anything, but they are okay. Not anything to complain about. It's not, so far these are 310s, and it's not trashy or anything like that, so they're fine. Okay, so let's get it started. Life updates. Okay, so my life is good. No complaints whatsoever. My life basically is very, I'm an introvert. So if you know anything about introverts, you know that they're fine with being home, not doing too much or anything, and I love it. So me and my husband are both exactly the same kind of personality. So we love to be in home, away from any type of drama, anything like that. Not to say that that's the only thing you can talk about for life updates. You can talk about peace, which is very what my life is like, very peaceful. and calm. And my daughters are doing well. My oldest is in New Jersey, and she's loving her new field as a medical assistant. She went from the food service to medical assistant, and she talked to me once a week, tell me how things are going. She's learning a lot of new things, and it's really different for her. But she's enjoying it, and I check up on both of my daughters once a week to make sure they're okay mentally, and if they needed anything, if I can help them with anything. And so far they're like, no, Mom, we got it. And I'm like, thank you. And then my youngest daughter, she will be 30 next month. She's finally hitting her 30s. And she had a moment where she was like, Mom, I don't feel like I am what I'm supposed to be. And I'm have to remind her, you don't live according to what society tells you to live to. You go and do things at your own pace. Don't live up to no one but yourself. So she's like, you know what? Yeah, I got to remember that. Yeah, like just because you're 30 don't mean that you have to have the perfect job, have a house. Money is good, but don't stress yourself out too much with doing, because you might end up doing the wrong thing. So you don't have to have children. You don't have to get married if you don't want to. But I've allowed them to come up with make their own decisions. So if they ever want to get married or have children, that's their decision. But I don't like that if they started to get stressed about what society tells them they should be doing. So with them, they are great, and they still don't want to come home. So I'm like, cool, not a problem. Okay, so that's them. My husband is good. He had gained, I want to say 10 pounds, and he was borderline, like getting up there in the diabetes because it runs in his family. They're small statured, right? They're not big. So you can get diabetes whether you're big or tiny. So if it runs in your family, it runs in your family. But he has the one where all he have to do, well, he wasn't diagnosed by a doctor, but his symptoms that we paid attention to led us to believe that that's what was happening. So he started like maybe 2 months ago, and he is already at his weight, and all the symptoms that he was experiencing gone, and he is looking good. I'm like, okay, yeah, men lose it faster than women. I'm not hating, but it's still him and other people that I'm watching are motivating me to go ahead and do what I got to do to get these pounds off. And I started back because I just finished, not finished, but I had some back pain, and that pain has finally subsided. And I'm going to go back to easy walking for now and see what my body will allow me to do. So I'm going to do that for like 30 minutes until I, get a little bit better. And yes, I'm going to incorporate some weights because my doctor and everybody else is like, you have to lift weights as you get older. Okay. I'm just going to have to fight through the pain. But that's the health. Oh, it's my time of year to where I get all my yearly exams. And I just finished my mammogram, got my results back, and everything is negative with that. I have a upcoming eye appointment, and then I'm going to get my heart checked out, and the dentist is not due until like maybe another 3 months. But make sure you get everything checked out, especially women with the mammograms and going to see your OBGYN. So that's my OBGYN is coming this month as well. So I'm getting all of that out the way. I do it every year because I don't know what's going to happen coming in the future years and times, you know. Next subject, because that's not what I want to talk about any further. All right, so what I'm currently working on is a canvas from Rhinestone Goddess Creations. It's an owl. On the screen, you'll see what I'm working on. I have 3 sections left, although the picture is going to show 4. I worked on it last night, so I have 3 sections left. And I'm doing this one for an event with Black women who diamond paint Facebook group. I'm doing their event of spooky, or 31 days of October, which is the spooky month. And I'm working on these right here for the 100 challenge, which is the theme for November is spooky. And I didn't have anything spooky in my stash, so that's why I ordered this one, so I can participate with the month's themes. And next month, which is November, that theme will be, I think it's words. Yeah, I think it's partials that have words in them. Yeah. So that's what I'm working on. I don't have anything else that I'm working on. However, I've been waiting for Hannah Lynn, the 4 canvases I ordered from Hannah Lynn in September. It says that I should get them by tomorrow. And whenever that come in, I am going to kit up one of them because they're all square. And I want to see if my canvases are with the new squares, because I know she was having problems with her squares. And I want to see if my canvas is one of them. So whenever that arrives, that's what I'll be working on. It's going to be a WIP because I'm sure I'm not going to complete it for the month of October. Okay, so those are the only events that I'm working on currently. So next month event, I am going to be co-hosting with Jack, Diamond Painting with Jack, with her Hello Kitty event. And in her Facebook group, Diamond Painting with Jack, there will be 31 days of some fun, like fun games, like little, you know, simple trivia games and stuff like that. Just for the fun of it. So look out for that if you are part of Diamond Painting with Jack's Facebook page. I know that the Hello Kitty event is being hosted by Jack, but I think it's also being hosted in the Facebook group Diamond Painting with Friends 2.0 as well. So I think the Hello Kitty event is in that group and the games will be in Jack's group. Jack made a video about it, so you'll be able to, you know, watch that and get more information about it. So that's one of the events that I'm going to be working on in November. I honestly don't think that I have another event that I will be working on. I know the ladies in our chat group, we're going to be doing something in November, but I can't quite remember what it is because we kind of like changed a lot of things that we planned on doing, and I just can't keep up. I don't know if it's going to be a mystery diamond painting for November or if it's going to be something else. But when everybody wake up for the day, I'll put it in there and ask again what it is we plan on doing for November. Okay, so that's it on events that I plan on participating in. What else? Oh, books. I met my goal of 12 books for the year. Yay! That's the only goal I set every year, 12 books. But I read 13 books. I'm currently reading one more book, which I don't know if I'm going to finish, but let me tell you the story. So on my channel, my my YouTube channel, look on the screen, you'll see that, where I read books. I read this book in, what month was it? September, called Lavender Morning by Jude. I can't pronounce her last name, Devereaux. I'll put a picture of the book on the screen. So from that book, me, my aunt, and Jack were interested in her other books. So Jack decided to read book 2. And I told Jack that I would read book 2 with her, but it was entirely too slow for me. So I couldn't do book 2 of that series. So me and my aunt decided to read another series. And we read, the first book is called A Girl from Summer Hill. I'll put that book on the screen as well. And it was really good. But let me tell you, the woman, the main female character, oh, she was getting under my skin. Man, she made me mad, because I don't want to give anything away. Just know that some women think this way and some women don't. But I'm one of the don't thinks this ways. And I was just like, child, there was a scene where she believed somebody over the man that she loved, all on GP. And I was just like, and this person she believed was a stranger. I said, she didn't use none of her senses. So my aunt was laughing at me. She was like, girl, yeah, what? She made us mad. She made me mad. And at first, I was like, I don't know. If she keep being like this, I can't do it. But then it turned around, and it ended up being a really good read. So I can just let you know its premises is Pride and Prejudice, but not fully. It has a lot of, it has drama in it. It's like drama that's not going to keep you on your toes, but drama that's like, girl, for real? What? You know, gossipy kind of drama. And then like, ain't no way kind of drama. I know that's just how I explain some drama. But overall, it was really good. So after that book, we decided to read book 2, which is only 2 in a series, which is called She Met Her Match. And so far, it is really good. It's starting off really good. But I was just like, I think the story is too similar to what I just read. And I don't know. My aunt says she's going to keep reading it. I'm going to try to keep reading it. But I got to get out the fact, because it's still based in the same place. It's still based in the same, because the first book is Summer Hill, right? So the second book is still in Summer Hill with few of the characters that were mentioned in book 1. So I was just like, is it going to be the same kind of scenario? Not mirror for mirror, but the woman got on my nerves right away. And I'm only read up to chapter 3. But I was like, should I give her a chance or keep going? So I don't know. Because I also need to be prepared for, I need to get my mind right, like my aunt said, for the book that I plan on reading in November on my channel, which is on the screen. I'm plugging it because I need 50 subscribers in order to go live whenever I want to discuss the book with whomever is following me, especially if the book is really good. So while I'm talking about my YouTube channel, that is where I separated, because I used to read it on this channel, but I separated it because I wanted it separate. I didn't want it anymore to be on this channel. But that's where I'm designated to, where I have chosen to designate reading books. All right. Now, let me think. Anything else that I need to talk about? So far, the drills are lining up great. The adhesive is great. I'm comfortable. There's really not much more to talk about it. Let me think. I gotta stop saying because I don't like it when other people say well, don't get offended, please. But yeah, I need to stop saying it because I know how to speak. All right, so with that being said, let me get my would you rather questions. This is fall edition, so think fall, okay? Would you rather rake leaves or pick apples? Well, I'm not opposed to raking leaves because I used to love raking leaves and just putting them up in bags and, for pickup, just make the yard look really nice. I've never picked apples, so I don't even know what that experience would be like. Is bugs involved with picking apples? If it is, I'm going to choose rake leaves. Okay. Would you rather walk through a pile of leaves or hike a mountain in the autumn breeze? Well, I would like to step out of my comfort zone and head, excuse me with the ums again, and face my fears with the mountain. And I would choose hike a mountain in the autumn breeze. If the bears and all the animals are asleep and the snakes and all of that stuff are like, oh, and that scary butt is here. Let's go ahead and let her pass. If that happens, yeah, I'll do the hike. Okay. Would you rather gather acorns like a squirrel or bury a hole like a rabbit? Huh? Well, I think I know what I would try. Well, don't squirrels forget where they bury their, no, they gather a lot, but they also forget where they put it. Hence why all the trees be popping up all over the place throughout the years, right? That's what I heard. So I think I would do the squirrel. Yeah. Because what is the rabbit doing in his hole? Making more rabbits? Nah, we don't want that. Not saying we don't need rabbits, but I'm just saying. Would you rather stuff a scarecrow or peel? Oh, excuse me. Or peel the husk off corns. What those two got to do with each other? No, just joking. Stuff a scarecrow. I guess I would choose stuff a scarecrow, but I don't have a reason why I would choose it. I don't know. Maybe I'm thinking Jeepers Creeper. Like, yeah, let's stuff Jeepers Creepers. By the way, that was one of my favorite movies, even though it scares the crap out of me, but I still like it. Well, I do have something to say about the drills. They do stick together. And I don't particularly like that. So that's one thing so far. And I don't know, maybe, is it static? No, it wasn't static in there, but yeah, they're sticking together as I shake them. Okay. Would you rather eat only pecans or pecans or walnuts for the rest of your life? Pecans. I don't like pecans or walnuts because they are dry. I'm an almond person. And before you say anything, no, almonds are not dry either, but definitely not walnuts. If I had to, I guess I would choose pecans because can't do walnuts. I don't like the way they feel on my teeth. Ugh, tastes chalky like. Okay, would you rather live in the tree branch like a squirrel or in a hole like a fox? I think I'm gonna say in a hole like a fox Yeah, why would I want to live on a branch? I'm scared of heights. So if I'm scared of heights, how am I going to do that mountain? I don't know. Would you rather eat only apple pie or pumpkin pie for a month? Well, have I had pumpkin pie before? I don't think I ever had pumpkin pie before. I think our family baked sweet potato pies and apple pies. I don't think we ever had pumpkin. If we did, I can't remember if I liked it or not. So I'm just going to go with apple because I'm familiar with it. Yeah. And it's only for a month, which means I would definitely, it didn't say every day. It just says for a month. So it don't technically mean that I got to eat it every day. It's just, I got to eat apple pie for a month. See what I did there? Okay. Would you rather be a fly like a bat? Would you rather be a fly like a bat or a hoot like an owl? Well. Being that me and flies don't like each other because they like to fly right in my face, I don't want to be one of them annoying people. And plus, I like owls, so I would like to hoot like an owl. Yeah, and plus owls are cool. Okay, so let me see how many questions I have left before I let you go. I have 4 more questions. Okay. Would you rather make friends with a raccoon or make friends with a possum? How are you going to make friends with either one of them? They're not friendly at all. And you know what? Raccoons look better than possums. So raccoon it is because story time. Maybe last week I was sitting here at the table diamond painting and I got up to open the blinds to let some sunlight in. And when I opened it up, I had a vulture in my backyard eating on a possum. I've never seen that up close like that before. And I was just like, how did that happen? Child. And then the vulture had a nerve not to even eat it. It just left it there after it plucked off all the fur or whatever comes on a possum and then was like, too much to deal with. Like, you know how like some people don't like to eat crab legs because they don't feel like cracking the crab? That's what the vulture did. It was like, this is too much. Get somebody else to do it and left it there. So my husband had to come home and toss it over the back fence. And that's what he did. Yep. Would you rather watch a movie or play football? I want to watch a movie because who playing football? Not me. I'll watch football, but being that these are the choices, I'm just going to watch a movie. Yes, ma'am. Would you rather read fall-themed books or watch fall-themed movies? That's a good one. Wow, you know why it's a good one? Because your imagination when you're reading a book is different than watching a movie, which tells you what's going on. So I think that I would read a book. Yeah, and plus it'll help me keep reading. Okay, last question. Would you rather paint 10 pumpkins or peel 10 apples? I think I would paint 10 pumpkins because apples, peeling them, they sticky and messy and I don't want to be getting messy. So although paint you can get messy too, but not if you prepare. And plus peeling apples might be a little hard to do. I don't know. I never peeled an apple. Oh, wait. Yes, I have. I have an apple peeler, right? It's easy. But no, I'll paint because it seemed like it's fun and it's crafty. Okay, so that is it for my WIP and chat. I will put the questions, or do I want to put the questions, or is that too much for me to do? Nah. I don't know. Check the description box or look on the screen to see if I included the questions or not. And that way you'll know what I decided to do. But so far, working on these minis from Dreamer Design is really cool. And I'm single placing because I have wax in here that I don't like how it feels when I'm using a multi-placer. So either I'm going to switch from wax, from the pink wax to the purple wax that came with the minis, or I'm going to put some glue dots in it in order to multi-place. And that's it for the one color, which is 310. What do you think? You like it? Okay, so this concludes my whip and chat. And thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate you. Thank you if you subscribed. I appreciate you. But if you're not subscribed and you're just watching and you want to see more content, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you. And again, I will have my YouTube channel in the description where I read the books. So if you want to subscribe to that channel as well, I would love to have you. But until my next video, make sure you enjoy yourself and your day. Have a good one. Bye.